did figure I'd try to get some sleep, but there's some youngins out and about yelling racial slurs and stuff tonight. So I figure if I put out my camera, at least it'll be recorded. Oh, they're pretty close tonight. God, some days I hate being such a good-looking feller. Just kidding. Those vehicles that were revving up real loud, those were actually some of the ones leaving the parking lot. Oh, I'm sure at least one or two of you were young ones. Alright, I got a piece of cheese left and I got some bread left, so I can make me a sandwich. Well, I will probably not be getting any sleep tonight. This country fucking sucks. Hello, America, how are ya? Apparently mentally ill as fuck. Guess I better get out for a few. Fuck. Maybe I should go up and down the strip. Life was grand, ain't it? Not really. Matter of fact, lots of times life just outright fucking sucks. I'm not allowed to say that though, because then I'm being negative and you're you're supposed to hate me and stuff. Okay. Well, that's the same measure applied back the other way. Those parts are not the same in your own mind, does it? If I give people a tiny taste of what I go through, they completely flip their fucking lid. I don't know what the hell this thing is, but I'm gonna try using it. Looks like a bran muffin with frosting. Tastes like a bran muffin with peanut butter. Let's see what time it is. 9:36. Alright, well, they might be done by 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe. Usually around the time that Christian shows up. I wonder if my little clandestine recording device was on. Nope. Oh, fuck. I'll put that out. Roll myself another one. Well, they appear to be not missing at the moment. Any one of these people could have kept all this bullshit out of public by helping me to turn it into the courts. Where they screwed up was pretending to be my friends after they didn't. No, I gave everybody ample opportunity and plenty of warnings. So, if they'd have been paying attention, they'd have known better. Oh. Personally, I'm glad that folks here have somewhere for the youngins to sort of hang out. As long as they're not cruising around my vehicle like they were the other night. Of course, to them, it's just a vehicle out there sitting, I guess. I usually put some blankets up so I get some semblance of privacy. Of course, that don't matter. Christians still show up at like somewhere between midnight and 2 o'clock in the morning. He showed up a couple of times at 4 o'clock. He always has something he wants me to do. Seems to be pretty popular and pretty common. A lot of people, they try to convince me to do things their way. Try to convince me that it's in my benefit to do what they want. But no. But you gotta break it to them nicely. See, well, you guys don't owe it to me to do what I want. I don't owe it to you to do what you want. God, why do people gotta be so messy?
You see Christian at all last night?
Yeah, he was pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
So you know him?
Yeah, I went to high school with him.
Ah, you the maintenance guy?
Yeah. Yeah, Christian's a really good guy.
He is. He's really nice. Getting a hold of me at 2 o'clock in the morning. I try to get some sleep. He knocks on the thing. Next thing I know, I'm missing appointments. And I'm going, man, I shouldn't have overslept what I do last night.
Oh, I talked to Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps trying to tell me that a car is gonna be what changes him.
It can. I've seen that change people's lives. That's what made my life better. Till my best friend got shot in the head, but...
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah. That's
So
what
where
brought
are you
me
from?
up here. Chapel, Nebraska. I'm originally from Boulder, but I was born in Scotts Bluff.
Okay.
Just Boulder is the only place ever considered home.
You like Tillamook though?
No. No, I don't. I don't like the racism. I don't like the... There's them youngins driving by earlier screaming white power and shit. Like, man, that's creepy. But, you know, I mean, it's a small community. It's kind of like Chapel, Nebraska.
Yeah.
They call me N-word lover. Except they don't say N-word.
Yeah. I think it's more about the person than, you know, the color of their skin.
I think it should be more about the person, but it seems to me like, all right, during the 80s, we're probably about the only generation that grew up without that racism crap. Like, it was kind of a memory. And then the 90s showed up, and it was cool to be a gangster rapper, and then everybody wanted to be black. And I'm in the middle of Chapel, Nebraska, going, what the hell's wrong with these white kids? They all wanted to be gangsters. I'm like, you guys have never seen a black person. I did too.
On TV.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, these kids are something else these days. When I was in high school, we went up in the woods on a Friday night. We had a big bonfire, drank 20 cases of fucking beer.
You can't do that anymore.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because we got rangers that look for you everywhere.
There's like hardly any fucking cops.
Well, I guess they don't have a burn ban up yet this year either.
No, that won't be till the end of the summer. But I mean, even during the summer, you can have a small warming fire or something. You just you can't get out of control with it. But yeah, we would right here, all these pallets. We'd load them pallets up, and we'd be up in the woods burning them fuckers. Like this kid right here, just.
And I think that's the one that was screaming, but I'm not for certain. I was in my vehicle and they was screaming. Yeah, that's definitely a loud vehicle. It doesn't look right not covered in mud though.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that about the only thing those trucks are good for?
I mean, they're kind of heavy for the mud, but.
Well, you can't really attach a fifth wheel to that. It's too tall.
Yeah, you can pull a trailer with it. You just got to get the right kit.
Yeah.
A gooseneck kit or something for it. These are just kids that are driving, $30,000, $40,000 rigs. That was never even a thought when I was in high school.
God, I didn't get a driver's license till I was 23.
Yeah. My dad, he gave me $500 to buy my first rig. And he had a car picked out for me. And I talked the neighbor into selling me this old Toyota pickup that was sitting in this field. And I had a job on a farm, so I just chipped away at that truck on fixing it, put tires on it, and just getting it running perfect. And I tore the whole motor completely apart on it. There wasn't a single bolt left on that down. I tore that thing all the way down and rebuilt it. But you know what? I still have that truck today. 18 years later, I have that truck. Yeah.
I got that car 3 years ago. I think that was about my 20th vehicle. I always got people's cars at the end of their life and never had the money to really put into something. But I don't know, that's one of the things that a lot of the kids that I went to high school with, they had parents that they could do stuff like that. For me, I'm like, fuck, my stepdad's gone and keeps sending my mom money and she keeps putting it up her nose. I better get my siblings some food.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I didn't get a vehicle. I got a vehicle when I was 16, but it was a shitty vehicle. My uncle tried to kill a woman in it. So, yeah, he told me, yeah, I was just trying to scare her. He told me where he was standing on the vehicle, and it was about right here is what he was pointing out. And I looked at the window, and he shot at the window with a .22 long rifle, and I'm looking at it, and there's these 2 divots in the windshield all spidered out, and right behind it is the headrest. I'm like, you wasn't trying to scare her. He ran right into the back of it with his truck, and, I come from a long line of psychos, apparently. I'm the only one, as far as I'm aware of. No, I'm not the only one with brains. I'm pretty sure somebody in my family's got them. Not just me.
Yeah.
Usually
So,
Christian
so
shows
what's
up.
your next journey?
I don't know. I've been trying to find somebody who understands when you're a homeless and disabled person, you can't go in by yourself to talk to the cops. And there's a lot of people who are shitty to me pretty much everywhere I go. So I got to find a place where people aren't pussies. Is that the wrong way to say it?
No. What do you need to talk to the cops about?
Well, for the most part, people ganging up on me and bullying me and harassing me everywhere I go. A lot of the stuff with my friend Natalie getting killed is she had a family similar to mine, and when she got her brains blown out down there in Colorado, they put it all over the news, and now it's got like a cult following on the, what do you call that? The true crime and crap like that.
Yeah.
So they always try to peg me as some sort of super psycho serial killer and crap like that. They got the guy who did it. His name's Joseph Michael Lopez, but then they wanted to go and try to pretend like I was some sort of stalker. I'm like, I was the one stalked. Well, that's something that most people don't understand. Like, it's easy for a woman to stalk a guy. We have to be afraid of talking to the cops because, first of all, it's unmanly, and second of all, most of the guys I know, even if they're getting beaten on by their wife in front of 20 people, still won't call the cops. Like, man, they'll probably arrest me. Yeah, they probably will.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
now,
this world's becoming pretty lawless these days, though.
yeah, I was blackmailed into making an illegal AR-15. This is after they have all that stuff all over the news about the government coming and knocking on people's doors for ordering an AR-15 80% kits. I'm like, shit. I ordered 3 complete AR-15 80% kits, and I did so on my Direct Express card, which is what I get my disability money on. I'm like, if that doesn't red flag it, I don't know what will. I also was talking to a lady who was supposed to be my autism advocate at the time, telling her what was going on. She told me, all right, well, just try to find somewhere to sell it. I'm like, really? God, lady, you're not the brightest fucking crayon in the box.
Yeah, you're not supposed to sell them. You can mill them, but you can't give them as gift even.
Yep, exactly. Oh, the other thing is I didn't want to make it to begin with. I used to repair people's guns right before hunting season, and Cabela's, they got a backlog of like 2 years. That's back where I'm from. That's Chapel's actually the town Cabela's started in. And their corporate offices were in Sydney, like 30 miles away. But yeah, I was blackmailed into, well, first the guy wanted one of his guns fixed, and it was an AR-15. He used it for plinking, and apparently I did something wrong, and it ended up giving it a structural stress crack something or other with the foregrip. But I told him I didn't want to touch the damn thing. It's a space gizmo. You know, give me an M1 Garand. I can work on that pretty good. Give me a Remington 700, same thing. But no, he's got a space gizmo. So apparently I broke it. After that, he was trying to blackmail. He was like, you know, you got a protection order, so you're not even allowed to touch guns. So you're gonna make this, and you're gonna make that, and this is the barrel I want, and that's the barrel I want, and it's better be a wild barrel. I'm like, what the fuck is a wild barrel? Oh yeah, you guys who can't decide if you want to fire 223 or 5.56. All right, I could look into it. But by the end of it, it was like, man, all right, I got this gun. I've been forced to make it all the way through. I've talked to my autism advocate lady like 3 different times about it. She keeps giving me bad advice. Now it's sitting there in Nebraska. Like, man, I still got to turn that thing in, but I can't go to the cops because, well, they suck. Ever since my friend got shot in the head, all the departments that I went to about the issue been playing retarded. So they didn't do their job about the harassment before she was killed, and then after she was killed, they definitely weren't going to say nothing. You know?
Yeah, it's like, when a doctor commits malpractice, in order to get a lawsuit against them, you have to have 3 doctors. And good luck. It's like a band of brothers. But
Well,
They just kind of all protect each other.
I got a bunch of doctors already that, well, my predators tried claiming I was schizophrenic, and I got like 4 or 5 doctors and an LMHP that say I'm absolutely not. But the police officers, when I tried to turn them in, took me to the hospital, told the hospital I was schizophrenic. It takes 6 months to diagnose schizophrenia. I'm like, you can't diagnose it in a 20-hour stay, like less than 24 hours. I better let you get to work.
Oh, I'm already done.
Oh, cool.
I wonder what these guys are doing.
I'm just gonna walk around to these things and see if there was any cigarettes. Sometimes people leave halfies.
Yeah.
My name's Sean, by the way.
Chris.
Chris?
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, Christian, he's a good kid. He's definitely schizophrenic.
Yes, I definitely got that vibe. I also got the feeling he didn't understand what he was doing when he was peeing all over my car. I'm like, dude, you can go pee over behind the building or something. Please don't pee on my car. Broad daylight, he just whips it out.
Not cool.
Not cool at all, no. But the other thing is, I'm real nice to people out here, even though I don't do no drugs. You know, I understand the situation out here on the streets. The gateway drug is trauma.
Yep.
But if I'm not nice to them, or I tell one of them no, then that gets around to, oh, well, he's an asshole. And then next thing you know, I got 10 tweakers coming and knocking on my vehicle saying, hey man, I heard you fucked over my friend. Dude, I told him no, I wouldn't give him a ride, there's no room.
Yeah.
So with Christian, that's one big thing that he's real heavy on. He wants me to give him rides places.
Yeah.
I got Tourette syndrome, so if I wink at you, I'm not hitting on you. And also I got a stuttering problem, so if I say or my words don't come together right, it's not because I think you're cute. Bitty, that's all, folks.
Yeah, Christian, he's funny. Yeah. He was 100% normal in high school. Wasn't like that. You know, and like you said, the gateway drug is trauma. I'm going through that with a girl right now, that she's all caught up on drugs and not willing to break the cycle. And
Well, that sucks. That's what got me into the issue with Natalie, is her drug issue. I used to help out, like, the homeless. You run around, you got to show them where the resources are. If you don't catch them right off the start, they end up going with whoever they think might be nice to them. And then you end up with somebody who's getting raped 5 times a week. And you're going, well, what the fuck? I can show you where the services are, and show me the guys who raped you, please.
yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yep.
Then there's the people who want to say, oh, well, they chose it. Some of them chose it. The van lifers, those guys chose it. And that's van lifing it. And a lot of those people are going, oh my God, dude, I didn't realize it was going to be like this. I'm like, yeah, and it's so much more pleasant than being homeless.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a fucking shower and a toilet and a fucking bed and somewhere to cook and fuck.
On the bright side, I got that ugly little green roller skate over there. I was able to get the kayak off the top of it. Dallas Palmer bought that from me.
I don't think I know who that is.
He's a younger folks.
He give you a good dollar for it?
He gave me $150 for a kayak I got for free.
Right.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Of course, I got $3 left, which ain't bad, but I can't go over to Fred Meyer's and Panhandle because of a situation over there. A lady had my stuff out at her place, and she's got multiple personality disorder. I didn't find that out until after I moved my stuff out to her place. So I come out of Fred Meyer's, and all my stuff is piled up next to my car, like a whole storage unit worth of my stuff. And there's no way for me to get it anywhere, no way for me to drive it anywhere, no way for me to fit it in my vehicle, and the people at Fred Meyer's were being douchebags. So I can't panhandle over there. I try not to panhandle here because I sleep here. Maybe I'll try outside a grocery outlet tomorrow.
So I manage the car wash over there too. During the summer, I make 15-20 bucks a day over there off the pop cans. Just gotta grab them fuckers out of the can, you know.
Well, the thing is, I can't go to Fred Meyer's, and
So
you
Fred-
probably know who Robert Farnsworth is. No? Alright. Well, he's another guy in the area. He's real bad schizophrenic. Runs around calling people child molesters and rapists, and thinks that homeless people have like magic closets in the back of a walk-in closet that has child torture rooms and stuff. But he gets violent, so he also hangs out at Safeway, so I try to avoid there as much as possible too.
Robert Farnsworth, huh?
When people see somebody who's small and can't necessarily defend themselves, that's usually the one they go after. I'm not exactly the biggest, meatiest feller.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate the way people are. Really. Christian, I've helped him out a lot, but I don't appreciate some of the things he's done around here.
I made sure I got him food when he asked for it. A lot of times his stomach is a lot bigger, or his eyeballs are bigger than his stomach.
Oh, yeah. Can I show you something real quick?
Do what?
Can I show you something real quick?
As long as it won't hurt.
No. The back here is this. You just don't tell anybody about it. Can you make it down the stairs?
I believe so. Yeah. Oh, the flooded area. Somebody took a picture of this, actually, about, I don't know, a month ago, because it was all flooded up. I recognize this part here.
Yeah. So right here, this bad boy flips up, right? And then you grab this thing right here, and you lift it out. So everybody that washes laundry in here, sometimes it's not all the time and it's never guaranteed, but I've come back here before and found almost $100 in this.
That was quite effective. Oh, and here I am standing on a pile of what came out of it.
Yeah. But you're more than welcome to look in there anytime you want. Just got to put it back on the nut.
Oh, if I do check it, it'll only be when you're here.
Okay.
I
do all the time.
don't know if you know. I'm noticing the vehicle, but I thought it was a security vehicle.
No, just me.
Oh,
Is that hip or leg or what?
I screwed up my back and my legs, but I can usually make it all right without a cane. I usually use it just to stand up and sit down easier, but I broke the pinky toe, and it's still being sensitive, which is stupid. But with the lifting my legs up thing, that's just a matter of the direction I'm lifting it. Like I can kick my legs up backwards just fine, like that.
Yeah.
It hurts, but I can do it. But it's a matter of lifting it up that way. that sometimes doesn't want to work.
Yeah, Chrissy's tried sleeping in there a couple nights
If I had room for him, I'd like. See, I don't know where I'd take him, and also I don't know how he'd react if it was a situation where we're up in the mountains, two guys together, and he has a bad night.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I'll definitely eat some.
You can have those.
All of them?
Yeah. These are my favorite. They're a little lemon, like a lemon cake thing.
Mr. Kipling.
Yeah, they're good. I like them. That's my favorite.
I think that's a character from one of the black and white movies that my son Linda watches.
Well, I'll see you around here.
Yes,
Sean,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir. Is it Chris or Curtis?
Chris.
Chris. All right. I wanted to make sure I got it right.
Yeah, I'm
Just
Chris.
remember, you're the white Christian. No,
Yeah.
that sounds wrong.
Yeah, I tease Christian all the time. But he knows that I'm just poking fun.
I keep saying he wants to get out of here. If it wasn't for the fact that I got to get all my services running again before I can go anywhere, I'd think about it. But the sobriety thing is, like, I'm sober, you know.
Yeah.
Riding with somebody who's an alcoholic or on drugs, they always want to make stops.
Yeah.
Stupid places.
Yeah.
I better let you go,
You do
otherwise we'll
stupid
talk all night. Yes, often.
Yeah. Have a good night.
You too, will do. Oh, I got a little snippy little store. Well, this is where the youngins usually park. Usually right in between that thing there and the little bank there. They're parked all the way over there tonight, though. Over by my vehicle. I might have pissed one of them off a little bit. Maybe one of their friends, who knows. I did get a shit ton of snickerdoodles. Damn good cookie. Haven't had to hear any racial slurs. Not since I started the video anyway, which is nice. Oh, God, I need a new neck. My neck, my back. I'm sure there's more to that song, I'm just not gonna sing it. I guess if he presses the gas hard enough, maybe his penis will pop out. I was born with an innie. Isn't that common jokes? Oh yeah, I know them. I've heard them. Hell, I'll even repeat them. I don't mind. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'm kind of an asshole. I just found a crushed Marlboro. Unfortunately, it's a Marlboro menthol, but at least it's tobacco, right? People fucking suck. I don't know what this is. Oh, Mobile One. Empty oil container. I don't think it's gonna go through anybody's tire. And that's usually what I pick up, is stuff that'll go through a tire. That was easy enough. I did find 35 cents. So I guess that's something. Got me some snickerdoodles. I like snickerdoodles. Oh yeah. A couple more of these and I'll be able to roll me a cigarette without any menthol in it. Maybe. Looks like enough the ground is wet that if I do find anything, it's probably gonna be wet. People suck. Jesus, this smells like shit out here. Oh, that stink's just getting more potent. Whew. Nebraska, they call that the smell of money. Smells like shit to me. Oh, that is a big snail. I'm not sure how good my camera's doing. We're gonna try to check out this snail here without scaring him. Isn't that cool? I'll show you how big he is compared to my thumb. Here, I'll do it this way. You can probably hear the frogs. Oh, look at the light glistening off of his face. I don't know how well it's focusing on him. They're pretty cool though. I had some up by Hood River that were a little bit smaller. That shell it's got going on there is a good solid inch too. It's pretty big. I mean, of course, it's no conch shell, but still, glad I got to see it. Now, frogs can make that sound even if they're underwater. Like, they don't have to be on land to make that sound, and we can actually find them based on their sound. There's one right over here. Startled them. Rivet! I can't do the rivet sound. Rivet? It's too bad there's people on this planet. Other than that, this would be an alright place. Alright. A quick walk through the parking lot here, see if there's any change. As long as there ain't no horrible hate crimes going on, right? That was kind of the moral of the story as far as starting this video goes. Figured if they scream any more of that racist bullshit, at least it'll be recorded. And if they don't, well, at least I started recording. Alright. Now obviously, I ain't the only person here who likes Christian. Obviously, I'm not the only one who's aware of his problems and issues. But also, that label is not who Christian is. Oh, I found a penny. Penny saved is a penny earned, right? Yeah. On the way back to my car. Looks like pretty much everything around here is closed down. And although I didn't get enough tobacco to roll regular tobacco, I guess I can settle for the menthol. Oh, that was a good fart. I'm gonna eat me a snickerdoodle. Uh-huh. Mmm. Mmm. Now I got sugar and cinnamon stuck to my lips, which is definitely better than what it could be. Doesn't taste horrible or nothing. Let's see how many of them youngins are still back there. They might all cleared out. Oh. Yep. They all left. They also left their garbage. Awful kind of them. In Chapel, we used to have bonfires like Chris was talking about. Obviously not up in the mountains, because there ain't no mountains in Chapel. Closest we got's Mount Vernon, highest point in Dual County. It's not a mountain, it's a fucking hill. I would just turn off the camera, but usually that's about the time somebody decides to be a douchebag. Better to just leave it on. God, I hate having boogers. I think I'm going to turn on my audio recorder for an hour or so. Just try to save some battery and all that. Well, that would be if I could find my clandestine audio recording device. Is that it? No, that lighter. That's a camera. Those are keys. Fuck it. I guess I don't need it at the moment. Where the hell did I put it? Fuck it. Mr. Kipling. That's what it says on the front of this package. that is it. Alright. Well, here's my little clandestine device. Hopefully I've had it plugged in long enough to do something. I don't want to leave it on too long because then I'll run out of battery real quick. Make sure I charge up my clandestine audio recording device here. That should be enough to put at least some charge on it. It doesn't really take much, but it also dies real fast. So if I make sure to plug it in every couple of days, it'll keep its charge. Obviously, it's battery operated. The people in this town are for the most part cowards, like anywhere else in America. It's not very easy to forgive cowardice. good to be able to scratch. I gotta hold back all day long while I got the hoods and jackets on because it doesn't do any good. That'll drive you to drinking in its own, but I got pretty good mental control over itching. Sometimes I gotta, oh yes, oh that's the best part to scratch too. Oh my god, oh. Any of you who don't have a beard, I'm sorry. Beards feel really good to scratch. Oh yeah, and people suck. Just wanted to make sure I had that in there too. People fucking suck. People fucking suck. Alright, what else we got? 10:45. So them youngins will probably all pile in here in about, I don't know, a half hour to an hour, I suppose. It ain't gonna take them that long. There's already 2 of them back, and there's at least 3 more over at the truck stop, or at the, not the truck stop, the car wash. So, we probably went out trouncing in the mud a bit. Oh, I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned once again, fuck this goddamn country. Back when it was the United States of America, I'm sure there was lots of fine stuff about it. But now that it's the United States of, well, Nazi America, I'm not very happy to be an American. I'm certainly not proud of it. Some of the biggest bullies I know are in the military. Just figured I'd point that out. Alright, I just got a notification about Amelia Patterson. She is missing from Portland, Oregon. Well, I was cut off from you for a few minutes, checking that out. The youngins drove by and honked their horns, which is awful nice of them. I'm glad they got a place they can hang out. So I just wish their hangout didn't stop me from getting sleep. I have a hard enough time sleeping already, you know? Alright. Well, my clandestine audio device is on. And I'm gonna end this recording. Dang, them youngins is loud, ain't they? I'm glad for people who got to earn their first car, just so you know. It's not a hate thing. There's just an awful lot of people that say that as an excuse to get away with stuff.